Okay, there we go. Hello. Hang on, I'm just shifting myself around here, getting comfortable. Usually I stream this on YouTube. Like, lately YouTube has not been working. Let me turn up my volume. Hello, hello. Test. Nope. Up a little bit more. Test, test. Max. Test, test. There. Do let me know if my audio is too loud. I do screech laugh, or at least wheeze laugh whenever I get riled up. But yes, hello. Welcome to Left for Random Talk. Not Left for Random Talk. What am I talking about? No. Oh, I'm tired. This is Legend of the Tales. I'm just adjusting some things. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, welcome to D&D, you know, Legend of the Tales and whatnot. Mute myself in Discord. Oh boy. I'm anxious. I'm very anxious today. Yeah. This is a D&D campaign I've been doing with my friends on and off. There's Liam. Adjust his volume. Hey, can you keep talking, please? I need to adjust my volume.
Okay, so what do you need me to say exactly? Because there's 1.5 million things I could potentially say.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
And that is why I said what I said. Generic enough that you can get away with it.
I don't know what mission Kuzi's doing in Vermintide, but he's doing a mission right now.
Ah.
But I have let him know to join the call whenever he's ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, continuing what I was saying before Liam joined, we've been doing this campaign on and off. Months, maybe weeks apart from each other. Meant to be... Hi.
Why?
Keep talking, Kuzi. I need to adjust your volume.
So the big cow jumped over the blue moon and came on over down to the sun, said hello to the sun, and then promptly fried up.
Got it.
And that's how we have beefsteak.
Yum. That sounds so good right now.
Why am I not able to log into Roll20?
I don't know. But yeah, we have... Usually, like, Ostrich is here. Sometimes he's not here. He's got work. Understandable, really. But he is playing a Kenku monk who heals people by punching them in the gut.
I can't access your session.
Oh no.
Yep. Every time I'm able to log in once I get to the title screen. I log into my character, and then I go to launch game on Legend of Tales. Does not work.
Why is that?
It just brings me back to login.
Oh.
And I can't get off the screen.
That's weird.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Roll20's fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah, alright, that's... Can I join anybody else's game? Nope. Can't join anyone's game.
What the heck?
Oh, because I'm in here. Let me see what's going on. I'll see if I can...
I might test out the same.
Yeah, I think Roll20 might be having it.
Clearing your browser cache should solve it. We're working on a long-term fix to prevent this issue from the future 2 hours ago. Browser cache. Okay.
Weird. I'm gonna message the D&D group I'm part of.
Nope. Can't get in. I just cleared my browser. Maybe this. Okay. Okay. Let's see one now.
Hello. Hi, Tay. Something's going on with Roll20 right now.
Kentron.
That's weird.
Cool. Twitter. Someone said, joining in incognito mode. Okay. Let me give this a fucking whirl here. Roll20.net. Sign in. Sign in. Game. Oh, alright, there we go. Alright, I have to play it on the incognito tab.
Okay. Wow. What is going on over there?
Yeah, alright.
There's just a buffering icon for you.
Yep. Here I am.
Yay. I've already introduced Ostrich's character. Ostrich isn't here right now. We have Kuzi as Thera the half-orc. Werewolf bloodhunter. That is still a mouthful.
They're the half-orc werewolf bloodhunter. Yeah, that kind of is.
There are the half-orc Bunthunter of the Order of Lycanthropy.
You're
Oh
a little
God, that's
quiet
even
there.
worse.
I know. I'm not in the same room.
Okay.
I'm in the kitchen,
Okay.
grabbing a cheese stick.
Nice. Then we have Liam as Eden, who is a gunslinger,
Shooty, shooty, bang, bang, man.
who still owes his teacher money for making his latest gun.
And I have the money, but can't get there right now because crazy psycho dude I shot in the face is out and about.
Resisted being shot in the head.
Yeah, well, no, the headshot, not so much was what worried me. Is the
Wait,
fact that
did you hit him in the head?
Yeah,
thought
I
you-
called a headshot, and I got the hit. It's just that he resisted the knockdown effect by burning a legendary action. So I'm just like, I know that hit. That did hit. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, it
You
hit.
also owe me a finger.
What was that?
You owe me a finger. Yours don't regenerate though, so choose carefully.
So
Son of a
far,
bitch.
these three have calmed one of the tailed guardians, because that's the premise of this world. There is an emperor to this world, but everything is controlled and dictated by creatures with multiple tails. But for like session 0, these guys, or session 0 or playtest, these guys calmed the six-tailed beast, moved on to the next area, beat the crap out of a hag, beat the crap out of minotaur skeletons, got nibbled on by swarms of quippers,
Exploded one of them.
yeah, allowed a priestess of a goddess known as the All-Mother, or Ralgana, to smuggle sick children to a safer place, entered a town racked with plague, found the source of the plague, eradicated the plague, got talked to by an infested gnoll, met the guardian of the, yeah, hi Lycan, met the four-tailed guardian multiple times. She keeps chasing them out of the flower fields. Met a silver dragon and a black dragon. I almost forgot about that. So their quick travel ability is now active. They've escorted a western dandy to the beach to study a weird scale, and then met a character that is in all of my campaigns. I really should have had you guys roll like perception or nature or even investigation to be able to describe its anatomy, because that was the rule, but I forgot to do that. I'm not gonna retcon your guys' level, I'm just gonna retcon that you saw his body perfectly. But if you find this character, you level up instantly upon your next long rest. Unfortunately, by being near this thing, some of these guys mutated. It was a little weird.
I didn't, thankfully.
Yeah, Thera did, but it was for the better. You guys cleared a basement of some sort of ooze and found that the house was actually inhabited by kobolds being stuck in a basement by a weird person upstairs. Said person is now arrested. Kobolds are free to live in the house and clear it of empty cans of food and partially fed cans of food. It was weird. Now, I believe you guys are at Oz's place. Trying to figure out where you want to go, because they do have a board or piece of paper that has help requests all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want us to keep doing that help request thing or not, or if you want us to move on, but...
It is completely up to you guys.
Well...
Anonymous narwhal.
Yeah, fucking... we already sent out the messenger hawk. We can't even do that one until the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Local granny needs treats delivered to Plupa, and needs to go as a distance. There's a fucking distance, granny.
Oh god.
It's like bottom of the map from where we are.
Son of an actual bitch, really?
Granny wants to go down there, yeah. I don't know if we can bring people through the portal.
Well, we can't go through the portal right now because of the fucking douchebag out there.
I'm going to put the original map in the Discord chat, because I forgot to label all the names.
Ah, that's cool. It's cool, yeah.
Where'd it go?
But, yeah, remember that because his arm got screwed up pretty bad fighting whatever the hell that was.
Yeah. We should do the four-tailed guardians research then.
Okay, yeah, that probably would be for the best.
Alright.
Alright.
Four-tailed guardians study. Alright, so you show this to Oz, and he just nods, steps out of his house once again. Let me move you guys to the proper map. And he points to the L-shaped house in front of the white X. We got a researcher over there. They'll be the one in charge. Just listen to what he has to say. If he becomes a problem, you gotta grin and bear it.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Sarah doesn't say anything. She's used to this.
Yeah.
I need to actually
Rested.
remove
Get all my stuff.
this.
Sarah has no fucking skills to her name, Christ.
Also,
This is awful.
on the bad news sheet, I
Mhm.
actually did fix it to what it was, what it is now, because they changed it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to make it just yet, but
So, getting on the pontoon boat and slowly drifting over to the L-shaped building, the person standing outside is some sort of lion-looking being.
oh,
He's barrel-chested, he's pretty big, but he's got the look of a researcher, like a field researcher. He's got glasses on, he's got a shoulder bag that whenever he moves you can hear like the faint clinking of maybe glass and plastic and metal. And sometimes he'll pull out a little journal, scribble in it. And at one point you do see him like step out completely out of the building, walk over to the shrine, and pluck something from the shrine, put it in the journal, and close it tight. You don't know what kind of researcher he is, and I'm just pulling shit out of my head right now. But the second he sees you guys, he stands up tall, and you can see him slowly going for his bag, a little nervous.
We're here to help.
yep.
He squints. And who are you?
Sarah Knight from the Academy.
Academy?
Eden Valence,
He just snorts.
Academy, Explorer, and/or Sharpshooter. Working on that last one.
I don't have my soundboard for Rook. I have a goat scream, but I'm not gonna play that.
He just does that.
No, he's kind of sneers at you guys. Academy, a complete waste of time. Alright, so I guess I am having to escort a bunch of children around to study this four-tailed guardian. Great. Alright. Here's what you need to know. My job is to study what is going on out here. I am not being paid by the Academy. I could care less. Do not get in my way. Do not touch anything. And if you so much as breathe in my general direction with a "what is that?" question, I will not pay you. I'm just going to walk away. Understood?
Just gives a raised eyebrow, but nods head.
I don't like playing characters like this, but good God, it feels good.
Just waits for him to cover some distance. It's like, it'd be really, really... no, I'm not gonna make that joke. I was gonna make the stereotypical joke of like, I sits there with his blunderbuss like, it'd be really easy to make him disappear. Really easy. But no, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Sarah watches him walk away. It doesn't say anything, but there's holes being dug through his fucking back right now. And if he turns around to look, it's just Sarah's normal stare. She just keeps walking.
Leonin name generator has not been added yet, so we're just gonna be lazy and call him Leo. Alright then. He opens up his bag, and Thera, you can see these little, well, I say little, they're like the size of a soda can, bottles of weird glowing mixtures. And one of them he picks up, he kind of shakes a little curiously, you can see it bubble and fizz, and he just puts it back. Before he takes out these pieces of cloth. Well, I say they're cloth, they're more the material one would use for making a cast on your arm. So gauze, I guess? Yeah, gauze. And he walks up and he hands each of you guys one.
She takes it.
Yep.
He pulls out his own and he wraps it around his muzzle and his nose. And jokes aside, it looks a bit like a feed bag for a horse because he does have a snout.
I mean, he's a leader.
These gauze strips, they smell medicinal, but it's the floral kind of medicinal, like aloe vera mixed with mint, stuff like that.
Basically, it's meant to block out stuff. Like
Yeah.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, but it's not going to burn your nose wearing it. It's got like this tacky slickness to it in your hands. You think that if you wipe your fingers across it, you're probably going to pull that stuff with you, and it's not going to be pleasant until you wash your hands.
So he's wanting us to follow with his motion then?
Yeah, he's waiting on you guys. And he's just standing there tapping his paw in the dirt. Hands on his hips.
Thera will do it.
I was about to say, just looks at Thera's like, so what, you think we should just make the mask now, or, it's scrag it?
Thera just does it.
Yeah, make his more akin to, like, it'd be more like a bandit mask, for lack of a better term, where it's the low-hanging thing. Just covers his mouth and nose.
He does help Rook with his, because beaks are a bit smooth, it's not easy to put this stuff on it. But now Rook can't necessarily talk very well.
This is a blessing in its own way.
But he does make sure like the entire beak is covered, so even the corners of his mouth are covered. Alright, and he's saying this through the gauze. This mask stays on for the entire thing. If I catch any of you taking it off, you're dead. And he just starts...
Give him a look.
You've probably seen, or at least smelled her before. You know what I mean. And he starts walking off towards the flower fields.
Thera just thinks about the fact that her six-tailed halo is attuned to poison and just pretends like she didn't hear.
Just looks at him like, I could make him disappear. I could really make him disappear.
Thera
That's
just
the
puts
look
a
he's
hand on your
giving.
head.
That's the look he's giving him, like, this fucking idiot.
Let's grab it. Oh, nope, I highlighted everything on the page.
He just looks over at there, it's like, this is gonna be a long day, isn't it?
Always is.
And the entire time he's
Alright.
walking, he's completely ignoring that he is stepping into mud and in swamp water.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are at the bottom of the page. Go. As you walk down the flower fields, there is a mark in the middle that is completely blackened, like it's been caught on fire. Let me paint a mark here. And the guy kind of pauses when he sees it. Slowly tilts his head. He's a little confused.
Just looks at that. Looks over at Thera. I assume there's a little bit of a distance between the group and the dude.
Well, he's walking ahead of you guys, so...
Just looks over at Thera.
If he doesn't ask, don't tell.
Wasn't planning
Let's
on
over
it.
with quickly.
But by that same merit, I'm going to get my rifle out just in case.
Yeah, we'll just finish up the call along.
The guy, like, the lion, like, pulls out his journal. He starts scribbling, and you can even see him, like, sketching. But whenever he opens up his journal to do anything, he looks behind him. Like, immediately. He looks behind him.
Hey, can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Because that just seems sketch as fuck.
Sure, I'll roll insight. Oh, Sarah has insight. Oh my god. Doesn't matter, she doesn't give a shit.
0 fucks given. Alright, let's see what again. Even less fucks given!
So he still beat Eden. He doesn't know what's out here. He doesn't belong here. He's nervous. He's very nervous for a lion. That's weird.
Sarah will get closer behind him.
I will actually stay where I am right now. And, can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, feel free. Leo just gets a little bit closer to this burn mark, but he's not getting close enough to put his feet in it. He's doing that thing where he's leaning as far forward as he can.
Wow, my rolls are shit today.
You look around, you see flowers, you see cute little bumblebees, and then you turn and a butterfly smacks you in the face.
Oh, that's cute. That's adorable over there. That's looking nice. And then just... Hello there.
It just flutters in your face, climbs on your nose, flutters a few times, and flies away, a little confused. Like, what the heck did I just hit?
Yeah, we're both just sitting there like, what the fuck?
I will say at one point you do see a wasp.
Yeah.
The wasp.
The wasp?
You look at it and you swear you see, like, it holding a samurai sword or something. That wasp!
Eden's got his coached his rifle. He's like, wait a minute. Reaches up one eye, like, to rub sleep out of his eyes. Like, wait, what?
You blink again. Oh, it's just the terrifying one.
Okay, then. At this point, I'll just, let the passive perception do its work, then.
Yeah. For the most part, that's really all you see is flowers, bees, that one wasp, butterflies, moth. Occasionally you do see, like, a jumping spider. And off in the distance you see deer and other animals are just grazing around. It's not that much of a problem. But as per usual, whenever Leo opens up his notebook or journal, starts scribbling or grabbing samples from this burn mark, he looks behind him. He narrows his eyes, and then he goes back to work. Let me set this aside.
Sarah keeps getting closer every time he turns his head and look back.
Hold on, he's gonna insight you. 5. Oh, just being a good bodyguard.
No. Fear. I'm taller than you. Let me see if I can.
He kneels down in front of the burn mark. He plucks one of the flowers from it, It's really, really weird. It looks like there was a fire here, but everything is still physically intact, like still maintaining its shape. When he grabs it, there's no soot on his fingers. It's not disappearing into ash. It's behaving as though it's perfectly healthy. It's just dark gray and black with red edges. He just stands up, twisting it this way and that, inspecting it. Scribbles in his notebook. Looks behind him again. Sees Thera.
Thera's getting closer. Thera, every time you look at it, Thera's like it's a red light game.
It's
She's stopped.
It's like the ninja cat.
Yeah.
It gets closer and closer. No, you're a weeping angel. That's what you are.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
God! You blink. Now she's a werewolf.
Blink again, she's back to normal. Blink again, she suddenly dresses like a Sonic character. Blink, normal. What? But he puts the flower in his journal and closes it tight to press it. He stands up. Okay. This is really weird. I've never seen this before. Have any of you? Wait, no, don't answer that. Don't answer that. I don't need to hear it.
Can I roll? What would I'm not gonna say anything, but could I just make a quick roll real quick?
I'm gonna do something a
History
little.
roll, actually?
I'm gonna do a little weird thing. I want you to choose whatever you want for this role, whatever you think is applicable.
Honestly, history. If anything like this has ever happened, and then, you know, me being me having done research.
Seeing if
and
you
so on and so
studied
forth.
it in the academy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinking I might have seen it in passing or something like that. Let's see what we get. No, that's not too shabby.
14? Okay. When the barriers went up... when the barriers went up, you were very young. But messenger hawks could still be sent out. Like, some updates of the world could be sent out. Not everything, of course. You remember reading, like... libraries always have this. They have newspapers from certain dates and times stored away for people to read later. And you found one about these weird marks in random places in different parts of each and every territory. Nobody understood what they were, and within a week, it would be back to normal. Some people, speculation, said they saw somebody. Someone saw somebody sink into the ground and this burn mark appeared. And then in another area, not even 5 seconds between each other, a burn mark appeared and a person appeared. It's all speculation, though. It's kind of like someone hunting down a cryptid.
Okay. Gonna tuck that into the back of my head.
This won't be a very long one, by the way, because I do have to be up, or I have to go
Yeah.
to bed here in 3 hours. So.
Yeah, and we're still waiting on Ostrich a little.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's going on, Koozie?
He's got work.
Uh,
I'm gonna use
Gotta
the
be up
same
at 8 a.m.
dice. What am I doing? Put the blue dice away. Hold the red. Okay. Leo starts looking around, and then he does a thing where he just kind of goes stiff. He stretches his arm out like he's trying to stop somebody from walking. And you start to notice, kind of notice, a smell in the air. Okay. There is a spider on my leg. Hello, buddy. Nope. There we go. And he starts pointing out in the distance.
Sarah will look over.
Yeah, I was about to say, and I'll look from where I'm at too.
Over a hill covered in flowers, you see one purple and black tail swish.
Oh, shit, spit.
And then another. There's now two of them. Then two more join them. And you can start to see like a head start to rise over the top of a hill as Leo starts moving. He's not talking to you guys, he's just gesturing like follow. Follow.
This would probably be a dumb idea, but could I try and roll a stealth check?
Yeah, all of you guys need to make stealth checks. I'm rolling for Leo and rolling perception for her. Oh god.
Are you ready for it? 14. Nope, 7.
Oof.
Yeah.
On the flip
Sarah
side,
doesn't have stealth.
You are not a stealth option. You are the option for when stealth fails. Eternal item.
Leo is trying to back up. He trips because there are like logs and stuff like that underneath all these flowers and plants. He trips and he falls on his ass hard.
Sarah does not grab him.
There, you don't fall over, but you do like smack your leg against a log.
I was about to say, Eden's doing fairly decent for himself with this.
Let me roll for Rook. Make sure I'm not tucking there. Where is stealth? Where'd he go? There it is. Damn, he's got good stealth. Okay.
Who, Rook?
Yeah.
He'd be Monk.
Thankfully, the Tail Guardian does not notice Thera. As she rolled lower than Thera.
Wow. Come on, let's go. Where you go?
From Leo's down prone position, he rolls over, he crawls forward, and then he just sits there, turning around, sitting there with the flowers all around him. And he reaches into his bag, he pulls out a bottle. And he hands it to Thera. And when she takes it, he does this gesture of, a helicopter rotary spin. That kind of gesture.
Shake and throw.
She starts swirling it around like a fucking martini. See if that's what he wants.
And then he whispers, "You're taller! Spray it all around us!"
Oh, he's doing the spray motion. Okay.
Sarah will shove it, eat it onto the ground over here then.
Oh.
And she'll just do a nice circle around them
Okay.
before getting down as well. Also shoved Eden down there because he's closer, alongside Rook, to seeing what's on that fucking journal and if he's a hack.
Oh yeah. Can I make a perception check?
Well, let me finish here.
Okay.
Everybody is now down. She rolled a natural 1. She did not see anybody. Thankfully, because of how the flower field works, even for Thera, it comes up to like the top of your nose. Rook is just fucking gone. But you guys look over and see this large raccoon creature with 4 bushy black and purple tails. It has the body shape of a wolf, but it's super fluffy. And you can make your perception because he is now opening his journal, but focusing hard on the tailed guardian.
Alright,
Rook is gonna do the same.
Oh, Jesus!
All that for Rook.
Oh, damn!
The numbers aren't loading for me just yet. Alright, there we go.
He got a 20.
Yeah, I got him.
An unnatural 20.
Eden, you look in his journal. He's scribbling, like flipping paper. Scribble. Flip paper. Scribble. Just lightning speed. You and Rook both notice he is sketching this creature and its anatomy. And each page is like a skeletal structure, muscle structure, fur, potential weak spots, potential blind sight. Just studying this creature in case somebody decided they want to attack it. But at the same time, it's also kind of studying ideas of where it could be getting this toxic smell, as well as where it has this energy that you guys bumped into with that scale.
Okay, so...
Because, like, as he's scribbling, you see him write down, Guardians can make new things. How?
Okay.
When you look up at the tail guardian, it's looking at this burn mark, and it's reaching one paw out to gently touch it, run its paw over it, and then very quickly pull away and shake its paw off. All the fur on her back is standing on end. And that noxious smell is getting worse. It's less like fruit now, and more like rotten meat.
Mm.
And you can tell by the reaction of the bugs in the area that are just suddenly settling down that her toxic aura is getting bigger the more agitated she gets. Of course, I don't think you guys can see the auras, so... Are you guys able to see it?
Yep.
Yep.
That's a big fucking aura.
Usually it's 15 feet, now it's not.
What? Why is it?
Angry.
No, it's... There it goes. But no, it's just, it won't let me... There. It used to be able to be like... It's now gridlocked now.
Yeah,
Huh.
it depends on map.
Yeah. This map is gridlocked. All the other maps you've been playing on lately have not had the grid on.
Okay, so that's why that was like that. Okay, I was just wondering what the heck was going on as well.
But you see, like, all four of the tails start to puff up, and you see the fur harden and become bristle, like very thin icicles. And the aura is getting bigger and bigger as she is inspecting this burn mark. And you're thinking, even if one of you guys made a noise or moved, she would not notice you.
She's tunnel visioning.
It's when she gets to hear that she stops. Her back is to you, and her tails are in the way. And Leo's just staring at this, and he flips the paper, and he starts scribbling again. And then he starts reaching into his bag, very carefully, and trying not to make any noise. Before pulling out a very strange device and putting it up to his eye. I'm gonna roll something for him. Here, hang on. Okay. She does not notice.
Look and see what he's reaching for.
You don't know what it is. You might have seen like a sketch of it, of somebody finding this in a distant land, or at least further off in the Empire. It's a box with a tube at the front. Whoa, where'd you go?
There you
I'm
go.
right here.
Oh no, like
There
roll
he
20.
is.
You just disappeared on roll 20. Yeah, it is a box.
You see my?
Yeah, I see you. I see
Okay.
you. It's a box with a tube at the front. And he's slowly raising it up. And he's got like this, it's got like a cord and a squeeze bag in his hand as he's holding it. Somehow she does not notice a sudden flash of light behind her. And a ptsch noise.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what this item is at all. But once he does this, he very quickly puts it away. As the Tail Guardian sits back on her haunches, raises her paws above this burn mark, and the tails curl upwards. And the sickening energy starts pouring out of her. I forgot what the save was last time. I believe it was a con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will ask, since we got the masks and everything, does that help or what?
The masks are meant to protect you from her toxin.
Okay.
And as his energy is coming out, you see Leo wince as he has to make a save as well.
Alright. Con saves, everybody.
Why don't I get con save?
You should.
I'll get con save. Yeah. There you go, Eden. I don't know if my fucking orb helps.
Oh,
My
yeah.
halo.
I was about to say, if it's poison orientated, it might.
Eden, you're able to shake it off very easily. You've noticed what this energy does to people. So you just sit, like, even though you're not moving on the map, you do kind of back away. While still staying in the green circle. Rook is fine. Thera, you feel his energy. You feel nauseous from this energy. It's just as potent as the other one.
What other one?
The scale and the large creature.
Hmm.
I am not mutating today.
Luckily, though, you're not going to mutate. But virtually Leo is.
Oh no. Maybe he'll mutate into less of a bitch.
Alright. He just kind of sits there, head down, wincing as his energy washes over him because he rolled so poorly. And with this energy she's giving off, you watch the burn mark shrink and shrink until it pretty much disappears. And once it's gone, she slams her paws on the ground. And I should remind you guys, she is the exact same size as an adult green dragon. So she is pretty freaking big.
Mm-hmm.
And when she lands down, the ground kind of quivers a little bit. And that entire area that had the burn mark, she is tearing apart. Digging, clawing, uprooting flowers and plants. She is destroying it with the ferocity of a rabid dog. Leo leans over to you, Thera. I think we should leave.
Thera will look over at him. And nod her head. But holds like up a weight, say like 2 fingers as in weight. So that we don't fucking just leave immediately. Well, she's getting pissy right here. So
Yeah.
wait until she shimmies off a bit more before.
I do need you guys to roll stealth again. Not because you're moving, but because you're staying put, and she is turning towards you. And looking around.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
There you go. Finally, Thera rolled something decent.
I'll roll for Rook.
I need to get stealth.
Okay. Roll for Leo.
He still do shit?
I'm looking at something, hold on. Leo, unfortunately, he ducks underneath the flowers, only for his mutation to just boing, spring up over the flowers. And suddenly, oh god, a unicorn horn sprouts from his forehead. And it's bright gold, so it's reflecting in the sun. This guy is terrible. Eden, you're able to duck down, but it's kind of like how cats think they're being stealthy, but you can still see their ears in a box.
Mm.
So you're ducked down, but like the very top of your head is peeking over the flowers. Rook is gone. Thera is gone somehow. And the Guardian stops her rampage. And you two can see that she's looking right at you. And currently in her mouth is a destroyed stump, because there are things in the grass, I should remind. And she managed to uproot whatever was left of a trunk. Tree trunk, to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
She just glares at you guys as she starts to take cautious steps forward. Before stopping right here. I gotta zoom in. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this circle. Because she can see you now. And she's just standing there looking at you guys with this tree trunk in her mouth. there anything you guys
Alright,
want to
well,
do?
being the bold one that she is, and seeing that there's no point in just sitting here like a dead fucking fish, Sarah will sit up cautiously, just kind of crisscross style, so that it doesn't seem like she's getting up to run or do something. Alright.
Hmm?
And she'll look at the creature and just say, "We're not here to harm your flowers or take." Simply
She
observe.
drops the trunk. I don't care about the flowers being picked. They're here for a reason. And she...
What is that?
Sorry, continue.
What is that reason?
To heal.
Heal what?
You do remember these flowers are used for medicines.
Okay. Hmm.
She looks back at the area she was tearing apart and snorts out some purple gas. You all should leave.
Well, it's the first time we've had a peaceful conversation with her in a while, so they're just going to speak and just say, "Why did you put up the barrier?"
Let me get this one. Turn it down a little bit because I don't want to talk over music. She turns her head to you, and you see now that she's up close, there's a purple jewel in her forehead. And as aggressive as she looks, as angry as she looks, you can see fear on her features. And, like, as you're looking at this, you kind of get a flashback to Masaru and how he reacted to what you guys had explained to him about the barriers. He looked confused, and he looked scared to talk about it.
I don't know what scares you, and I don't know what ails you, but we're looking to deal with that. We helped Masaru, and he chose to lower the barrier. We would like to help you.
I will.
Oh,
Go ahead. I was gonna say I was gonna lean next to there after she got done with her speech, but sorry,
yeah.
because I was gonna say maybe the thing that chased us is hunting her too, kind of like how the hag was hunting Masaru.
There's thought about that, but she doesn't quite respond.
Okay.
The people seek to reunite and act strong together. And if we can heal this world, the better.
I need you to roll a persuasion with advantage.
I have a 1 to persuasion. Here we go, baby.
That's why you do have advantage, though.
Yeah! My curse is still real, baby.
It's like Goka all over again.
It's the persuasion curse. I can never roll persuasion if it's a story beat. Never.
Her look of fear still stands, unfortunately. And she She kind of calculates what you're saying in her head, twitching each tail differently before shaking off. You need to leave. It's not safe out here. But before she starts to walk away, she pauses and turns to Eden. What did you see?
Did I see? Hooded figure, tentacles, tried to chase us, tried to attack us. I may have shot him in the head twice.
She turns around, stomps her paws right next to you guys, and leans her head in over Thera and Leo's horn to look right at you.
He Eden just looks up at her like, he looks terrified, but he's like, got the look of, yeah, I'm scared to have shitless out of my mind, but I'll say what I have to say. You know the look. It's like,
he is looking at a mouth filled with raccoon-style teeth, enlarged.
He's like, yeah, that's what happened. We got attacked, and I tried to knock him on his backside so we could get away, but due to how, being on the fact that I was on a moving elephant, the shot meant to hit him in the chest actually hit him in the face. Like, I had no other options. This guy got...
tendrils stretched from it and destroyed the land.
I'm not going to raise my own voice, but she is yelling. You shot him in the head?
Twice.
Did you break it? Did you pop it?
No.
Hit something. It hurt. He got pissed. And then we managed to get away.
She stands tall. You see so much purple poison coming out of her mouth. It's like a fog machine. And you can also see it like kind of dripping from her jaws. And whenever it touches plants, like just the dripping stuff, the plant immediately withers and crumbles into dust. If you see that again, run. Just run. Unless you have a chance to pop it, to do some damage. You have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah. It just looks over, gives a sideways glance to Thera. Yeah, that's the plan. That's kind of always been the plan when that thing showed up. It's just, I was just trying to give us some space to move. And he just climbs up afterwards. Wasn't close enough for the blunderbuss.
She turns and starts to finally walk away. Now she has more information. But as she's going, she's just reminding you guys, you need to run. It's not safe out here.
Hey, Thera, do you think you could get the elephant up and running?
There, I'll throw down the elephant.
Alright. A pure white alabaster elephant appears with a very nice saddle. And by the way, the entire time she was yelling at Eden, Leo's been scribbling.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, everyone in? Okay, Thera, you do the honors since it is your mount, and get us the fuck out of here!
Sarah very casually points in the forward direction back to the town and lets the elephant go.
Also,
Sarah is nonplussed.
This, because Eden would be paranoid as fuck at this point because the Guardian is freaking out about this fucker. Can I roll a perception check?
Go for it.
He's got the nervous watchman with a gun look going on, like, huh?
You see her crest over the hill and disappear. All the bugs that were in her poison cloud are dead.
Yeah, I figured.
You see some animals start to creep out. They also look just as spooked. Leo's Unicorn horn is still nice and shiny and reflective. You think it might be literally made of gold.
There's a temptation in there to just break his fucking horn off and take it, but, you know, leaving it be.
You regretfully notice that he drew intimate anatomy of the Guardian.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
God.
Of course he did.
Mostly speculation. He doesn't know how she works. But you do see a familiar figure near where Ryu's temple is, just standing there. It is not the figure from before, but you do recognize them.
Who is it?
They're rather tall, they're hunched over, leering at you with a hyena face, riddled with disease. And he's
Sarah.
smiling.
Tara.
Mm,
Points him out.
I see. Do you want to go fight?
Oh, no, I've got plenty of shots right now. If I want to, I could just start taking pot shots at him.
I'll go look over at our escort.
But I'm just pointing him out as, that's a problem.
I'll go deal with it later, once we come back.
Your escort does look in the direction that you're pointing, and he sees nothing. Like there's nobody there. He kind of glares at Eden for doing the whole major look point. For climbing on the elephant. And reclining. All I need now is a nice drink.
Yeah, I just might join you.
And then he looks at
Anyway.
you guys expectingly.
Eric glares at him. And then, if he's on one side in particular,
Mhm.
she's gonna make sure that the elephant knows to be a little more rocky on that side, just to really shake him up.
He is actually at the back of the saddle. So the elephant has made it its mission to step over things with its front half, but its back half steps on things to make it jump. Like a speed bump. A selective speed bump.
Good. Her and the elephant are realigned.
And each time it does this, you see him like kind of panic and clutch his bag. And finally, after a while, he just lifts his bag off the elephant and moves his arm so it doesn't jostle. Could you tell this infernal beast to take it easy? Some of this stuff can explode, you know.
He could reach back and take you out of here and throw you down.
Well,
Or
then
if you
we'd
calm
all
down.
explode.
You'd die. I wouldn't.
You don't know what I have in these bottles.
You don't
Yeah,
know what I can do.
Can we stop the pissing match and just get back home real quick, please? Thank you.
Sarah leans back and casually looks over her hand, where the fingers are nice and whole. Just like, fuck you.
He narrows his eyes at her. When you guys get back to town, you notice that everybody is barricading themselves in. Oz is the only one who isn't barricading, but he is like walking around telling people, barricade your doors, lock yourself inside, plug any hole. Oh, that sounded dirty.
Uh,
No orgly holes.
Once he sees you guys, he perks up, only for Leo to walk up to him, thwap a journal into his chest, and walk away. With his unicorn horn. I know that he's passing Thera, you finally see it. He's got an itty bitty little piggy tail.
Seems some right.
Hans just looks at you guys. Did it go well?
yeah, you know, had a conversation with the foretail.
Oh. Wait. What?
Yeah, I had a conversation with the Foretail about how we got chased by something the other night, and I shot it in the face twice.
She's afraid of something.
Yeah, which has me spooked.
He looks like he's trying to process this.
I'd imagine it's something that isn't so easily dealt with.
She usually leaves a message. She does not talk to us directly. Since the barriers went up, of course. I mean, just recently we got a message. Lock up. Gotta lock down. As though we're preparing for a hurricane or something.
Just looks over at Thera. Oh dear. Also, just looks also like Thera, because let's be real here, Thera is de facto group lead. Should we tell her about the knoll?
There's some kind of corrupted gnoll running around. With some form of magic.
Yep.
Corrupted Knoll.
Yeah, like, you know how there's those corrupted critters that have the worms in them and stuff like that?
The maggot undeads, yeah.
Yeah, think that, only instead of it being like a parasite, think of it as more like a symbiosis. They're getting along. They're working with each other.
Oh dear. I'll keep my eye out. But, you three are welcome to stay at my place.
Just, I'd like a place with nice, clean sight lines in case I need to shoot something.
My place.
Sounds good.
His house, like, while all these, majority of these houses are on, like, stilts, his is the only one with the height. Like, a little bit above the town. Just a little bit. Plus he has a wraparound deck. As you guys load up into Oz's house, you do see like one of those maggot undeads in the water. It's already been killed, but it's just floating in the water, drifting by. And then you see another.
There.
And another. What's there doing?
Does it look like it's coming from a source?
It looks like it's just simply the current that's been renewed that is moving these things along. It just looks like somebody killed them and didn't pick them up out of the water. Now the current's carrying them around.
Daryl will move down and hit them with her hammer a little bit, just to purify them, so we don't get fucking nasty water.
Alright, I need to check my notes real quick. Okay. You smack one of the undead, and you see like those black worms that were in it just disintegrate, and the undead disintegrate slowly. And you turn, you smack another one, same thing happens. The third one, you smack it, and the body disintegrates, but it leaves something behind. Got an itch on my head. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
And it is a severed hand.
I just realized the major issue with ice cream now.
Thanks for the input. It is a severed hand of a half-orc.
It didn't come from the coast, did it?
It is not that shade of green, but it's very similar to your shade of green. And once you see the hand, you turn to look at one of the other ones. You didn't notice it before. There's a severed bird hand in the water. And you look at another one. It is a human hand, but it's been painted to look like a tiger.
just gives frickin' Thera a look like,
You're inside.
oh. Yeah, actually, no, he's just like sitting out at a window, just rifle pointing out the window, just like,
Tara picks up the half-orc hand and gives herself a high five before tossing it in the water.
morbid. That blood hunter sentiment.
She looks less. She doesn't look scared, but she looks more annoyed at this threat. This obvious like, fuck around and find out kind of thing. Like, oh, I'll fucking show you is the look on her face. Try me, motherfucker. Oh, I will.
Now I do have to ask, do you tell anyone else about what you saw?
Sarah will pick up, well, she already threw away the other one, so she'll pick up the bird hand out of the water and just walk inside and kind of toss it on the deck.
Now you see it, Eden.
That's just concerning.
They cut off a hand of each of our races. Yours included. They painted yours to look like a tiger.
Huh.
A message.
Yeah, I figured. I take it they're going for the fuck around and find out approach?
Yeah. Think so.
Well. Alright then.
And then picks up the hand and tosses it outside. Enjoy hand.
Now
Bye,
before
hand.
Rook picks it up and also gives himself a high five.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, that's what Ostrich would do.
Yeah, probably.
Eden, you follow this hand going in the water, and you now see the half-orc hand, the painted tiger hand, and now the bird hand drift along from the current.
I need bigger bullets. I need bigger bullets.
I think the next mission is going to be a hunt.
Just looks over at Farah, is just like, you've been waiting to do this one, haven't you?
A werewolf always desires a good hunt.
Well, I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to help provide. And he just hoists up the rifle. Giselle.
I don't know. Do you guys want to continue? Do we want to end it because Ostrich isn't here?
Yeah, I
The
think
further we go.
He just got off work.
Ooh,
Just
and
yeah, no.
yeah, we need to call it because if Kuzi has,
Well, I am working. I gotta go to bed in 2.5 hours. But I'd like a little wind down time, but it's less a matter of that and more of by the time Ostrich gets here, it'll be around 10 o'clock or nearing 10.
Yeah. I will
And
say,
that's, long.
Oz comes in with his enormous blunderbuss. And he has that journal that Leo gave him, and he hands it to Eden. This is the recipe for that mask he gave you guys. It protects you from the poison.
Appreciate it.
You open it,
Okay.
you open it, and the first thing you see is the intimate anatomy, and just snap it shut.
It's just like, oh, let's see. Nope.
So you open it properly, and you find it pretty quick.
Looks up at us. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
No, you're the one who opened it.
True.
To get the mask off of her face, though, they're like half transforms to a werewolf just to get the snout, so it just pops off, so she just have to pull off her face.
You can easily peel
Well,
it
they said it
off.
was like some kind of plaster or something. That's what she
It's
described it as.
gauze with a tacky substance on it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
yeah,
a pain in
that'd
the
be
ass
more
for
like what Thera would want to do. Meanwhile, Eden reaches behind back of his head and unties it and starts peeling it off. It's like, oh, shit,
You're
ow.
gonna be it's gonna be stuck in your hair if you tied it behind your head.
Well,
How else
yeah,
would you tie it?
yeah, I was about to say. Because he basically wore this thing as, like, you know, the stereotypical whole
Yeah.
bandana over mouth and nose thing.
I don't know how else you would tie it.
Yeah.
Rook just
So
hooks
he-
it with his claws and just slides it off of his beak.
Okay, crack this for a lark. There, you got a dagger.
Sarah looks at you, and then holds up her nail, which is the iron-like nail.
Oz
just
reaches
reach.
into view of the camera and grabs his hair taut for her.
And then you see the finger twitch a second, then become a claw.
Appreciated. Thank you.
Oh,
Pulls
dude,
mask off.
cutting your hair with a knife is not pleasant at all. It hurts. It hurts
I
like
know.
a bitch.
Trust me. He shakes his head. It's like, oh, that's gotta be a bitch. Oh well.
Well, I gotta do patrols tonight. My wife is planning to cook dinner for everyone. He looks at Eden with his gun. You can shoot that, but don't shoot through the wall, please. We just had this place prepared. I'd rather not have to deal
no.
with all those bunnies again.
No, I just need, like I said, just clean sight lines. It's not a blunderbuss, thankfully, so I can reach out pretty far with it.
He walks over to a barrel far away from the fireplace, pops it open, reaches in. He's got, like, a little pail full of pellets for his gun. And then he reaches in again, pulls out a bag of what you can guess is black powder, and just walks away.
That is not a blunderbuss, that is a god's damned cannon.
It's more like a punt gun.
I was about to say, I know what a punt gun is, too.
Yeah.
Those things are ridiculous.
Then you'll need to find the manufacturer.
Well, I got an idea. You saw my original prototype. It's just, I had to convert it into something a bit more stable. If I could just get one last thing on that to work, and considering that I was able to get this Giselle set up, I might be able to convert it, but that'll take time, and we don't have that.
Well, we are gonna wrap it up here. Oz is doing patrols around the village. You guys are locked up in his house right now with his wife.
Your
Yeah, officers is coming in real late. And if I had known officers would be gone this long, I would have gotten in here earlier. But, well.
Up, just
You
like
live in
that,
there.
my OBS is about to crash, so yeah.